I love you, Yahweh, and I'm bonded to you, my strength. Yahweh, you're the bedrock beneath my feet, my faith fortress, my wonderful deliverer, my God, my rock of rescue where none can reach me. You're the shield around me, the mighty power that saves me, and my high place. All I need to do is to call on you, Yahweh, the praiseworthy God. When I do, I'm safe and sound in you, delivered from my foes. For when the cords of death wrapped around me, and torrents of destruction overwhelmed me, taking me to death's door, in my distress I cried out to you, the delivering God, and from your temple throne you heard my troubled cry, and my sobs went right into your heart. The earth itself shivered and shook. It reeled and rocked before him. As the mountains trembled, they melted away, for his anger was kindled on my behalf. Fierce flames leapt from his mouth, erupting with blazing, burning coals as smoke and fire encircled him. He stretched heaven's curtains open and came to my defense. Swiftly he rode to earth as the stormy sky was lowered. He rode a chariot of thunderclouds amidst thick darkness. His steed was a cherub, soaring on outstretched wings of spirit wind. Wrapped in the thick cloud darkness, his thunder tabernacle surrounded him. He hid himself in mystery darkness. The dense rain clouds were his garments. Suddenly, the brilliance of his presence broke through with lightning bolts and hail, a tempest dropping coals of fire. The Lord thundered. The great God above every God spoke with his thunder voice from the sky. The Most High uttered his voice. He released his lightning arrows and routed my foes. See how they ran and scattered in fear. Then with his mighty roar he laid bare the foundations of the earth, uncovering the secret source of the sea. The hidden depths of land and sea were exposed by the blast of his hot breath. He rescued me from the mighty waters and drew me to himself. Even though I was helpless in the hands of my hateful, strong enemy, you were good to deliver me. When I was at my weakest, my enemies attacked, but the Lord held on to me. His love broke open the way, and he brought me into a beautiful, broad place. He rescued me because his delight is in me. He rewarded me for doing what's right and staying pure. I will follow his commands, and I'll not sin by ceasing to follow him, no matter what. For I've kept my eyes focused on his righteous words, and I've obeyed everything that he's told me to do. I've been blameless before him and followed all his ways, keeping my heart pure. And so Yahweh has rewarded me according to my righteousness, because I kept my heart clean before his eyes. Good people will taste your goodness, and to those who are loyal to you, you love to prove that you are loyal and true. And for those who are purified, they find you always pure. But you'll outwit the crooked and cunning with your craftiness. To the humble you bring heaven's deliverance, but the proud and haughty you disregard. God, all at once you turned on a floodlight for me. You are the revelation light in my darkness, and in your brightness I can see the path ahead. With you as my strength, I can crush an enemy horde, advancing through every stronghold that stands in front of me. Yahweh, what a perfect God you are. All Yahweh's promises have proven true. What a secure shelter for all those who turn to hide themselves in you, the wraparound God. Could there be any other God like Yahweh? for there is not a more secure foundation than you. God, you have wrapped me in your power and made my way perfect. Through you I ascend to the highest peaks to stand strong and secure in you. You've trained me with the weapons of warfare worship. My arms can bend a bow of bronze. You empower me for victory with your wraparound presence. Your power within makes me strong to subdue. By stooping down in gentleness, you made me great. You set me free, and now I'm standing complete, ready to fight some more. I caught up with my enemies and conquered them, and didn't turn back until the war was won. I smashed them to pieces, and I finished them once and for all. They're as good as dead. You've placed your armor upon me, and made my enemies bow low at my feet. You've made them all turn tail and run, for through you I've destroyed them all. They shouted for help, but no one dared to rescue them. They cried out to Yahweh, but he refused to answer them. So I pulverized them to powder and cast them to the wind. I swept them away like dirt on the floor. You gave me victory on every side, for you make me a leader of nations. Even those I've never heard of come and bow at my feet. As soon as they heard of me, they submitted to me. Even the rebel foreigners obeyed my every word. Their rebellion fades away as they come near, trembling in their strongholds. They come crawling out of their hideouts, cringing in fear before me. Yahweh lives. Praise is lifted high to the unshakable God. Towering over all, my Savior God is worthy to be praised. Look how he pays back harm to all who harm me, subduing all who come against me. He rescues me from my enemies. He lifts me up high and keeps me out of reach, far from the grasp of my violent foe. So I thank you, Yahweh, with my praises. I will sing my song to the highest God, so all among the nations will hear me. You have given me, your King, great victories. You've always been tender and kind to me, your anointed one, your loving servant, David, and to all my descendants.